I'm going to answer this in a really shit-ass way for you, David, and you're going to hate the answer, but I'm going to give you a really great answer that's based on strategy rather than tactics, all right? So let's see if I can give you some interesting things to think about which will be applicable for everybody. I will also say, tiny little plug, that this Thursday night in my advanced Amazon Inner Circle, I'm starting the process of taking a business from $0 to $20,000 a month, and I will be going into this in a ton more detail on Thursday night. So if you enjoy what I'm just about to share with you, consider joining Inner Circle. If you don't know how to do that, homepage, advanced training, advanced Amazon Inner Circle, you can go and learn all about that stuff right there. All right, with my tiny plug over, let's have a think about the actual product itself. So, the single most important thing you can consider, not just in the run-up to Christmas, but at any time at all, is who is the actual buyer of your product. Who is the actual buyer of your product? Now, Christmas is a bitch because typically you've got two different competing needs that you've got to consider when you're thinking about the marketing and promotion and advertising of your Amazon products. Thing number one, the end user of your product, the person who actually receives the gift at Christmas. That's one person to consider. Thing number two, the buyer of your product. Now at Christmas, typically they are not the same person because people are buying shit for Christmas gifts, and the very idea of that is that the buyer is not the user. So it's massively important to consider the implications of that. Typically, as I said, you've got 2 to 3 people, sometimes 3 people, who are the people you've got to market your product to. However, just like most things in life, the Pareto principle applies here, and you will get 80% of your sales. The 80-20 principle applies. So you get 80% of your sales from the 20% of the people who are actually the buyers for that, and 80% of the customers are going to be blah blah blah. So who is that person who's going to buy your gift? Who's that person? Because that's the person to focus on. That's the first person to focus on. So, little test for you guys. Let's suppose that we are going to sell. Let's think of a product in Australia. This will do. Barbecue brush for grill. All right. So here is our product that we are selling as a team. This is our product that we're selling as a team. And we've now got to think about how the friggin' hell are we going to advertise this product. So who is the buyer of this product? Who is the end user of this product? Typically. Who is probably going to be the end user and who's probably going to be the buyer? What do you reckon? Type that into the question area. Let's see how you get on. Justin, Haley, Maria, Sonia, Brian, Mike, Lirong, Sue. Yes. So I think it's fair to say, don't you reckon, that wifey is going to be the buyer, hubby is going to be the user. That's a fair assessment, all right? Now, here's where it gets squirrely, because hubby has much different things he is interested in for this product than wifey. Much different things he's interested in. What do you think? Here's a product. What do you think hubby is interested in for this product? What is hubby interested in? What about this product would husbands be interested in? What would we need to emphasize about the product for the hubby to go, I want that? What is that for that given product? What do you reckon? Strong. Makes cleaner barbecue quick and easy. Absolutely, but there's something in there for wifey too. Because if cleaning the barbecue is quick and easy, what is hubby more likely to do? Hubby is much more likely to actually clean the frigging barbecue, which is something wifey wants him to do. See how this works? Clean it. Enhance your barbecue experience. Drink more wine. Diane, I love your thinking. Is there a wine-related accessory we can sell with that? Shiny barbecue, says Brian. Absolutely. So, just in that little simple thing like cleaning, we've got, if it's easier to clean the barbecue, then wifey will get what she wants, which is hubby actually cleaning the friggin' barbecue after he's used it, and hubby gets the shiny barbecue that he can show off to his mates. So it's, whilst it's same, it's different. It's different. And it's that thing that I think is massively important for you to understand about your product, okay? The end user of your product may not be the buyer of your product. That's why working this shit out beforehand is so very important. Because, again, I don't want to get too deep into it, but you know, the images that you use, we just talked about images, but the images that you use to sell to the end user versus sell to the buyer, they are hugely different, massively different. What can I show you that would give you an idea of that? All right, so hopefully, David, that's giving you some things to think about. However, let's take it a step further, and let's actually now answer the frigging question that you asked me, which was all about how you go about advertising. All right, so if that's the case, let me pause my screen, only because I don't want to reveal anything I'm not supposed to show you. Yes, I can show you this. All right, so here are some promos that I've done in the past. I no longer own this business, so just, you know, I used to own this business, but I subsequently sold it. I no longer own it. So there you go. I don't know if that means I can show you this shit now, but I'm going to do. So there you go. So here's some promos we ran. Let's just have a look. So here's one, the Valentine's promo. Here's how this plays out in the real world. Now, so you can see I've got 3 different ad sets here, all running on Facebook. One is aimed at the wife herself. So the product is, it was a very, very high-end skincare brand, Australian skincare brand, which was all vegan, beautiful stuff. So here is the advert aimed at the wife. So let's just see if I can show you that. So this was for Valentine's Day, all right, aimed at wives. The wife is the end user. She's not the buyer. She's the end user for Valentine's Day. Think about that. All right. So here's the advert. Ladies, our partners are clueless what to get us for Valentine's Day. Tag your loved one if you'd like this for Valentine's Day. So that is me realizing and recognizing that the lady is the end user, the hubby is the buyer. I hope you get that, and you can see why the marketing strategy has to change depending on who you're selling to. So that was one. So that was the, you know, we were saying, all right, blokes are shit ass at buying stuff for ladies for Valentine's Day. Therefore, if you want this, tag your husband, he can get it for you, okay? So that was the strategy, which is a pretty cool strategy. It worked really, really well. And then this was for male gift for wife. And this was aimed at the guys. So, now don't judge me too hard for this. Remember, this is aimed at men, all right? So don't frigging judge me too much. There we go. Mate, Valentine's Day is almost here. Looking for a great gift for your lady. This organic luxury skincare gift set comes beautifully wrapped, aka you don't need to wrap it, you lazy bastard, and is on sale with free shipping, all right? So that was, again, me understanding who I'm selling to. And then the video was this rather attractive young lady opening the package, and the implication was, you know, buy this for your wife, you'll get laid. So I hope that makes sense. Again, I'm going to cover that in a lot more detail on Thursday night. So if you're in my inner circle, it's going to be friggin' mind expanding for you. But I also think I've given you a lot of things to think about and hopefully shown you as well with actual stuff, not theory, how it's actually applied in the real world. Because that's the important thing. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.